Hey folks, welcome back. Right, I'm rested, ready to go.
Commander, you've
However,
received a new message at your private terminal.
uh, however, it occurs to me that I should probably start talking to people, because as we come towards the end of the game, it'll come a time where I won't be able to talk to everyone, and I don't want you to miss out on their glorious dialogue. So I'm gonna make this a talkie episode.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful.
Oh man, me
Getting
too.
off track. Discovery. Based on protein collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of proteins.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination, can guess captured proteins lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As proteins failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
So they became like every other hardworking corporate American?
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now?
Manhood replaced by
Culture
tech.
closer to husks than slaves. Tools for reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
Yeah, that doesn't bring a whole lot of confidence into your previous actions, Mordin. So you were just doing this because it was fun?
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for reapers. Worse than the game.
Well, we might find some modern art. I mean, I think that's kind of culturally dead too. Oh yeah, people, you heard him.
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Oh, Mordin, I love you. You guys couldn't see, but I was dancing. This is such an awesome game. Alright.
What is it about the collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
Oh, you always bring every conversation back to the Krogan. You got issues, don't you? Alright.
What is it
Oh,
about the collector's
no.
Yeah, works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
You blamed the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes. Like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen.
That would be
Krogan
funny.
Prepared for space technological
Oh,
advance.
press button.
Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
Okay, have you seen the Krogan? No, more likely they would have bombed themselves into extinction. But, you know, whatever.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Mordin.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
And in case you're wondering, yes, I am talking kind of quietly. My, better half is sleeping, and I'd rather not wake her up. Let's see. So, just FYI. You're cursed with his face.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
What job? You sit here and you clean guns.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Fine, I don't want to
We'll
talk to you
talk later.
anyway.
Commander.
Trying to be nice. Act like I care. I swear. Actually go try and talk to Jacob. You think he'd be ecstatic. Like jumping up and down. Someone's paying attention to me. Alright. Let's go talk to whoever's this way. Kasumi, Smara. I always forget. Kasumi.
Hey, Shepard.
Hey,
Jacob
Kasumi.
deserves better than a father like that. I probably would have wanted to shoot him too.
You probably would have.
I can see why Jack is the way she is. I don't like it, but I get it.
I don't. I don't get it at all. There's way too much crazy in that head of hers.
I'm glad to hear Thane and his son are back in touch. It'll be hard, but I think they'll be fine. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk
There's
about.
this little, I don't know what you call it, a little graphic or something that you can see around the internet where it's a little cute picture of Thane giving Krios a piggyback ride. It's funny. Like, go daddy, go.
Shepard,
Anything new?
Samara.
there is something I've wanted to tell you. I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
Yeah, I have a way of doing that.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Taurian named Nihilus. He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
Sure, why
When
not?
we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore
Isn't
it.
that just technicalities? Ah, well, I bet there's a code for technicalities, isn't there?
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc
Oh,
who had no
already
chance.
saw that one.
mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way
What have your
out.
years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship, traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices, big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
Okay, I actually kind of agree with that. Good job.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues, and released the captives on a citadel.
Okay, they're slaves. They're probably going through a heck of a time, and you lectured them? Oh, way to show heart there, Samara.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown.
But I'm
I am
Shepard.
ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
We'll finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
Hope? God, no one has faith in me, do they? Oh, let's go talk to the doctor. Hey, drunkie, I got some alcohol for you.
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
Sure, because a drunk captain and a drunk doctor on one ship is not a recipe for disaster.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I mean, what if someone has to make a command decision
I
or
thought
gets hurt?
Olenko's biotic display
Ah,
might
never
have broken
mind.
Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Oh, is that why you drink so much?
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you,
Oh, it's me.
Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.